Bassheads, what's good? I know why you're here. You want to learn that lick from this Christmas, and that is the focus of this video today. By the end of this video, you will not only know that lick, but you're going to have some tips, techniques, and tools that are going to help you learn any lick efficiently and for good. Okay, but you got to watch to the end. Before we get into the video, I want to say something. A lot of people ask me about tab and notation and why I don't provide that in videos. Check it. A couple of reasons. Number one, it's very time consuming. I am a one-man operation. I don't have editors and things like that. It takes a lot of time to put together a video, edit the video, put the thumbnail, the descriptions, all those things, and then put it out on YouTube. You have a free resource. You can slow the video down. You could rewind it, all that stuff, and it's living here on the internet. Now, I will tell you about two tools that I use. They are paid tools. It doesn't cost you anything else extra, but it does kind of help the channel out, help me continue to keep creating content, keep the lights on, things like that. The first one is Songmaster Pro. It is an AI tool that allows you to separate tracks, get stems, listen to the isolated bass parts, things like that. And the second one is Tomplay. Tomplay has thousands of tab and notation that you can see on your screen. It's like interactive sheet music. Now, if you use my link below, you get 14 days off of that. And they are in November, December of 2024, they are running a 30% off their yearly subscription. So you can click either one of those links for some fantastic tools. They are not free, but they don't cost you anything extra, and they do help me out a little bit. So I would not talk about them if I didn't think they were dope. So watch to the end. Let's get into this lick from this Christmas. I'm going to use Songmaster Pro to slow this down, way down, and just listen to it first. Let's tackle that part. So there's G, F, F sharp. It's over a D7 chord, so you dig? So there's the first part. Open D. Then a bounce off of that D. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Play it with me. 1. Now we're going to go backwards. Let me show you first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Notice how I bounced off that D again. Now here's where it gets, I'm going to say, tricky. We're going to play D at the 12th fret of the D string. And then we're going to take that same finger and play A at the 12th fret of the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So there, when we get to that A, slide down to the F sharp to G. Let's play that much like at a super duper snail's pace. 1. It's so much easier when we break it down into bite-sized chunks like this. And notice I'm not playing with the track at the moment. So I'm not trying to be You know, I'm not trying to build up speed too fast. I'm trying to build up muscle memory. Then we're going to bounce off that D again, that open D string. We're going to do just that much. Okay? We have a small enough chunk here right now. I'm going to take out, so when I take out, let's open this up a little bit more. So we have an even section that we can just loop. This part is tricky. So what I did was bounce off the D string and the A string. Do that. I'm gonna do that real slow. Now I did have to quickly mute the D string, and I just touched the D string with my middle finger. Then we went to F sharp to G. You see we're going to that G7 chord. That's where we're leading. We're all these notes are leading us somewhere. Okay. I actually enjoy when I'm gonna go watch the old video and see how I did it then, because next year maybe I'll say, no, this year is like 100% right. So that C, just root 5 octave. Now I'm going to take out the bass. Okay? I don't want to play the vocal for copyright reasons, but here's an example. Like if I just solo the bass on this particular recording, you hear the bleed? Ba-da-ba-do. So repetition, 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 repetition is absolutely 100% key on this. Let me play it again, super duper 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 slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. This is important. If you've watched the video to this point, if you've watched the video, this is some bonus game for you. I know talented bass players. I'm sure you do as well. They seem like they can just pick up anything and play anything at a moment's notice. I am not one of those people. Let me say it again. I am not one of those people. I don't consider myself one of those people. I'm a person that I need to practice. I need to shed. But what I know is when I want to get a part, I know how to practice it. Let me say that again. When I want to learn a part, I know how to practice it, or at least techniques that work for me and have worked for me for a long, long time. And the first thing is slow that thing down. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. That's number one. Number two, take it in bite-sized chunks, right? Remember? Ah. 3, 4, 1. Bite-sized chunks. Add one note at a time. Understand, hear the phrase. Understand how each phrase works. Right? Out of time. Then slowly introduce time. If you have a tool like Songmaster Pro, you can loop that section and you can actually set it to where you play it for whatever repetition number that you choose and then speed it up. The litmus test that I have used for a long time is can you play it X amount of times correctly before you move on to the next evolution? What does that mean? If my work is Can I play that as an example? Can I play that 7 times without messing it up, right? Without missing a note or anything like that. If I can, then I add whatever the next evolution is. The next evolution could be a change in tempo. The next evolution could be adding the next note in the phrase, etc., right? That's the game. Sometimes I want to get through the screen and say, don't ask me for no tabs, man. I just gave you a free video, I worked out the tune. I recorded the video. I had to edit the video. I had to make the thumbnail in hopes that somebody would click on it. And then I put it on, like that is time consuming. And then what does the person on the other end have? You have a video showing you someone else playing it. You can rewind that video. You can slow that video down. You can, loop sections of the video. Like, the technology is nutso, right? So, again, I'm not trying to be a hard ass on that. I'm just saying, use what you got, like, right in front of you. And you may even come up with different ways to do this. Now, I've worked out several different fingerings for this and landed on, well, this is the one that makes the most sense to me. This is the one that is most efficient to me. Right? But in that, I have built up now this vocabulary and understanding the chords, the way they work. Oh man, you could play this and this or this or this, right? And so that's what I really want you to get. Back in my day, you would go to a teacher and sit down for, 30 minutes, an hour. And in that hour, you might talk about some stuff. You might review some old stuff or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But at the end, you're going to pay that teacher. This is free. I just want to put things into context. What I hope is that you got something out of this video, not just this line, but techniques that you can use to learn other lines. I can give you a fish, I can give you a fishing rod. In my heart, I believe I just gave you a fishing rod. That's corny, but you get what I'm saying. So if you want to say thank you, you could buy me a coffee. There's a link down below. I would love it if you tried out either Songmaster Pro or Tom Play. I'll catch you in the next video, man. Peace. 2 fingers.